Hello, LOP. Today we're going to be having a devotion on living a steadfast life. In the Bible, they were continually devoting themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to breaking of bread and to prayer in Acts 2:42. Therefore, my brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your toil is not in vain in the Lord. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Why is the word steadfast one of the most powerful words in the English language? The word steadfast conjures up words: resolute, unbendable, unfaltering, unshakable, unwavering, committed, and devoted. It sounds like my LOP people. Let me ask you a question. Does these words describe you in the way you live your life today? If someone was discussing you in a group, would they use these words to testify of you? Let me tell you a true story. I had a boss. Her name was Debbie Stinson. She was cool. She was amazing. We used to party together. We used to do all kinds of things. One of my big things was lying and stealing, and that is never good. So what happened was I decided to give my life to Christ because God was pulling on my heartstrings. But she wanted to still party, but I had changed. I didn't want to do the same things anymore. So one day she asked me to go out to the club one last time. She said, "Lisa, just one last time, come out to the club with me." And I said, "No." And of course she was upset with me. So the next day I asked her, I said, "If I would have went out to the club with you, what would you have thought of me?" And she said, "I would have thought you was a fake Christian like all the other Christians." I was steadfast in my belief with Christ. I was unmovable in everything because I was walking with Christ. One wonderful thing about this, Debbie actually gave her life to Christ because of being unshakable, unwavering in my walk with Jesus. Listen, one of the greatest attributes of a woman or a man is the attribute of being steadfast. This is a word I am passionately working on to instill in my life. It's becoming all-consuming. It's too easy for us to be tossed about by the waves of this life. Have you thought about the coronavirus? Listen, to keep us from being tossed around, let us take a few moments and become familiar with how to start being steadfast and how to remain steadfast. Our life has changed as we know it today. We could, as a church family, do this. One, start with the plan, which includes prayer, meditation, and if you're really big and bad, fasting for the Lord. T, take into account the cost. Jesus died on the cross. He paid a huge debt. E, enjoy the process of planning. God has freed up your calendar. How about spending some of that time with Him? How about a lot of that time with Him? A, accept the direction God is taking you. D, develop strength for the journey. F, fix your eyes on the prize. God is the author and finisher of our faith. He's in control. A, acquire supporters of the plan. Pastor Aaron, Pastor Chelsea, and the LOP family. S, stay steadfast to the plan. Don't be movable. Don't be shaken. Trust is for T in the process. But more importantly, trust in the Lord. If you're going in the direction God is sending you, He will not leave you without a hope and a peace in the journey. Don't be half-hearted when you start, or it will become extremely difficult to stay steadfast on the journey. Today, commit to being steadfast in everything that you do. Blessings on you, LOP. I love you. I can't wait to see you and give you all a hug, maybe two. See you later.